Hello, my name is Ana Loida Santos. This is the video from the final job. And the topic I choose is the globalization and its impacts on the world, causes and consequences. The main idea of my job is that we understand how globalization works in the world and how we can make good uses of it to get good benefits to the nation. The keywords most used are benefits, advantages and disadvantages, globalization, interchange, and economy. The introduction. Globalization is an extension of social relation across world space, defending that world space is a term of historically variable ways that it has been practiced and socially understood through changing world time. First of all, globalization is a positive thing and it benefits a country who is specialized in a certain product and then exchange that good with the other countries. But it does not only have positive aspects, also the disadvantages have to be noticed. There are a lot of other fields where it becomes clear that globalization is followed by a lot of disadvantages, but also disadvantages too. Overall, it can be said that globalization appears to have dependent inequalities in the international distribution of income. Globalization concept. It is a Globalization is the process of international integration arising from the interchange of world views, products, ideas, and other aspects of culture. Advances in transportation, such as the steam locomotive, steamship, engine, certain ships, and the telecommunication infrastructure, including the rise of the telegraph and its modern offspring, the internet and mobile phones, have been major factors in globalization, generating further independence of economy and culture activities. The globalization in the world. This traces its roots to a less too late in 1980s. At that time, new countries were entering into manufacturing, which has, in some sense, the weakest link in the U.S. Chain of sense, development, manufacturing, and sale of the goods, services. In the case of Japan, lower wages initially made it possible to exploit the relative U.S. weakness, but Japan rapidly developed a number of other advantages based on improved manufacturing methods. It is the world economy which we think of being globalized. We mean that the whole of the world is increasingly behaving as though it were a part of single markets, with interdependent productions consuming similar goods and responding to the same impulses. The causes that explain this globalization, it is certainly not attributable to consequence. The source of the most previous historical episodes where a single economic system has held sway over the vast geographical terrain. The source lies instead in the development of technology, the cost of transport, of travel, and above all the cost of communicating information have fallen dramatically in the post-war period. It needed a reasonable, peaceful world to induce economic agents to exploit the opportunities for globalization presented by technological progress. But the technological basis for the phenomenon of globalization implies that varying end to the Pax Americana. For else, extremely various conscious action to reverse the process globalization is here to stay. The consequence. Globalization certainly permits an increase in the level of global output, whether a result for the old Heckscher-Howling theory of the basis of comparative advantages as lying in the different factors abundance in different countries, or a result of the new trade theories that explain trade by increasing returns to scale. Trade will increase world output. The effect of domestic income distributions are less clear. Standards theory says that trade will tend to hurt unskilled labor in rich countries and to help in poor ones, since the poor countries will be able to export labor's intense goods like garments to rich countries, thus increases the demand for unskilled labor in the poor countries and disgracing it in rich ones. My conclusion. Globalization has technological base and is therefore here to stay, as I said before. Sensible political involves asking how one can get the most out of it while limiting the risk and it brings. The answer of the economy level has been suggested: educating citizens with relevant skills and opening up to the rate and FDI, while maintaining control on short-term capital flows, constructing an appropriate social safety net, and seeking international action to reverse harassing of the tax base. Globalization is transcendent in the world, and as it grows, it will continue to provide, or it will continue providing benefits for the world.